If you guys did not know, Battle Mechs are soon to be coming to Helldivers 2. Recently on Reddit, a post came up to show that Battle Mechs were coming in the game, and this person's actually using the mech, walking around with it, shooting, firing missiles, firing other sorts of weapons, and it looks super fun to use. And what else is awesome is if you played Helldivers 1, well then you know that there was other equipment. The mechs were so fun to use in the first Helldivers, but yes, they used all sorts of ammo, which was intense. But it got me thinking, what other types of vehicles and or equipments will we have? And then actually I noticed that on a lot of these planets there is old technology that's crashed down, which is absolutely fantastic, and it's so cool. So in this video, not only are we going to talk about the Battle Mechs, but we're going to explore around the world, and we're going to look at all the crashed technology, and we're going to also speculate on what's possibly coming. Especially because it seems like almost everything from Helldivers 1 is going to be making it into Helldivers 2. So without further ado, let's explore around. So right now, if you go into the Ingar Sector and then you go to Ingmar, well, these planets here are right with a bunch of technology that we need to take a look at.
Launch initiated.
So we've landed on Ingmar, and I've brought my scout set here so I can stay as stealthy as I need to be while we explore this. So now as we look around, we can see a crashed ship right here. That's obviously a Pelican, but let's get a little bit closer. So here we are at the obvious crash sites, and yes, these are crashed Pelicans right here. But similar to the mech, I wonder if this is just going to be ambiance, but could you imagine being able to fly around in some of these Pelicans? Even if it isn't player control, being able to man the gun as it flies from point to point while these little automatons shoot you from the sky. Because, I mean, they have plenty of firepower. Have you ever seen those bases with anti-air? How cool would that be to have to take it down before you call in that stratagem? It's cool to think about, but we're really not here for these Pelicans. Let's keep looking around and find some more technology. Let's just take this guy out pretty quickly. I need to get in there. I can't have them see me right now because I don't want to be fighting off a whole armada of men while I'm looking for technology. Take a look at this thing right over here. What is this? Is this part of, does this look like the Battle Mech itself? It's a type of Battle Mech. This is where missiles would fire from. It does look like a Battle Mech. These might be treads down here where it would walk. That's obviously the engine over here. So these crashed pieces of technology and exploded stuff, I think, is giving like some credence to what's coming next. There's a few more things I definitely want to take a look at, so let's keep going. I desperately want to take a look at this one, but I think we're gonna have to take care of this artillery first, unfortunately. Let's just finish this thing off really quickly. Good. Now we can explore. So I think this might still be a Pelican right here, but it doesn't look like the other crash Pelican. Although, you want to know what? This actually just seems like a normal robot call-in ship, so I think that's what this is. Now, here is a great example of something. This is, I forgot what it was called in Helldivers 1, but you have almost like a Jeep Rover that people were able to drive in this one. So, looks like you have room for 4 people, obviously driver, passengers, and at the very top, looks like you had a spot for a mounted gun as well. So I wonder if you're going to have a mounted machine guns or mounted like rocket turrets. That would be so cool to see. Just look at this one, and you have this poor guy who didn't quite make it. He's been dead for a little while. And the amount of time between Helldivers 1 to Helldivers 2 in the lore is about 100 years. Now, this doesn't look like a 100-year-old thing. There'd probably be more decomposition there, but just the fact that we can walk around and still see this technology is awesome. So I'm really thinking and hoping that we're going to get more things like this to traverse these maps. Because sometimes these maps can be huge, and yeah, if you're driving around trucks like this one, there's no way you're not going to pull aggro, so there's definitely going to be some ups and downs to this one. Running over like a whole horde of guys would be great, but I can imagine if you ran into some of the Hulks and the Bruisers and crashed right into them, well then, you know, like, you're not going to be able to kill everyone with it. I think there's going to be some ups and some downs for sure, but I am so excited to see if that's what we get. Now, we obviously know what this thing is here. It's a hell bomb. They didn't quite go off, so let's go ahead and indulge and let that explode. I just had to do it. Not part of the technology, but anytime I can do it, I'm doing it. There's something over there that I need to take a look at. Look at that foot over there. That has to be some sort of other mech. So let's kill these guys and have a peek. Look at this. Do you wonder if there's going to be multiple mechs that we have access to? Like, there will be a mech with like a laser gun. Will we have a mech that shoots rockets? A mech that just shoots like heavy machine guns that are armor piercing? I honestly, are we going to get more than one mech? That would be so cool. Like, let's look at this gun right here. Is that a gun? If that's a gun, I'm wondering if that is rockets or something, or it could even be something that fires a laser cannon. I would love that. I need more lasers in this game. And this piece here, obviously another bot drop ship, but that doesn't look like a part of it. It looks like it was carrying that. I think we could actually get pretty close to this, so that's good. What is this? Was this a tank? Come on. I can't even tell. Is that doesn't look like it belongs to that, right? It's not like the front of it and that's rusted over. From what I remember, there was also tanks in the first Helldivers as well, so I don't think it's a tank, but it just got me thinking. Look at that down there. We must get closer to this and see what they're guarding. I'm just going to throw an Eagle airstrike in there and hope for the best. And if this Hulk wants some, we'll just obliterate him when he's done. There we go. Now let's get a closer look. And we're just going to take down this guy really quickly. I don't want any surprises. Another crashed Pelican, but take a look at this right here. This is obviously a heavy transport of sorts. And look at these wheels. You can really get around the terrain like this. This is heavily armored. It has a spot for a Top Gun. And can really hold like so many people in there. Your whole squad would fit in right there. You have the back seat also. Obviously the driver's side. They're coming after me. Let's give them a little cluster bomb here. I know I'm like stealth, but I can't get seen. Like, I don't want them to call in a million things. All right, that whole scouting party should be down. We have one more little goober guy back there. Let's just get rid of him real quick. Oh, and a friend. This thing is awesome. I need this right now. And you have other spots too. So this is another spot where hopefully you can pop out from. Okay, so imagine the person's driving here, right? They're driving. They obviously can't shoot. Imagine this is a mounted machine gun or like a mounted rocket pod. And then your other two guys can actually be back here. And maybe they could press an interaction button and pop out while they're driving and do like small arms fire, call in stratagems while you're on the move. This thing would be so awesome to have. Let's keep looking over here. This one seems to be the same vehicle, just kind of crashed over there. But this thing, I don't remember seeing this thing at all in the first one. Obviously another passenger transport of sorts. Huge wheels on this one. Oh my goodness. Is this a person? They got eradicated. Damn. Anyway, but look at this thing. So how could we as Helldivers make use of this? It just seems to be a basic transport of this one. So I wonder if everything that's shown here as far as technology-wise might not be made into the Helldivers arsenal, but it looks like it could have some use at the very top, maybe a giant machine gun, or imagine being able to call in turrets and put it on top of your vehicle and drive it around and have the auto turret shoot for you. That would be amazing. That would actually be cool. So this is a big one, but I don't think we're going to get this one. And this is that vehicle again, just crashed into here with another mech. Now, okay, hang on a second. Hang on. I don't know if I'm being too conspiratorial here, but you have the Battle Mech here, which they already confirmed by showing us it, right? So here we have a crashed Battle Mech here. Then we have this, you know, armored vehicle, the APC that all of your squad can be in. That's there. And then you have this vehicle again. So are they alluding to maybe these three vehicles is what we can see relatively soon? Maybe after this, we get access to this mech. Maybe this will come second. You have the armored vehicle, the APC, and then you'll have your transport truck. Have you ever just followed a patrol like this and listened to them? They have like marching orders. Just take a quick listen. Yes, I'm a robot. I'm just like, oh no, they turned around. Did they hear me? We've explored it a lot, and that might be most of the technology that I've seen on these planets, but let's go to the other objective and see if we can find anything else. I just have to quickly take out this base, and there's the Hulk pretty close to it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to explore this technology too much. I have less than 10 minutes to finish off this base. I just want to explore your technology. I'm a historian. Well, I'm running out of time on this mission, but even for the memes, do you think we can get access to this right here? Just imagine driving these around and you're able to fire with one hand. So you know the ballistic shield, how you can hold that out and use an SMG or your sidearm? Imagine driving that one with one hand and still having access to your reticle. So as you drive around, you can still shoot while driving? That would be awesome. I mean, I'm speculating out the wazoo here, but I would appreciate that. And then the front of these things right here, if they make those a little bit sharper, you could jam them right into an automaton or a bug and then lift it up. Imagine driving this thing into a charger and then lifting it off the ground, and then it's helpless and then your buddy can shoot it. That would be so cool. Now this here is the ultimate find, a porter potty. Imagine this had an interact and they had the ability to press the interact button. You go inside, your character uses the toilet, and you come back out like restocked. And then once you've restocked, it just like breaks it. Oh, there he is. That has to be the one. Stop moving around. I need to at least beat the mission. Stop wiggling. Okay, we at least did that, so I don't feel bad. At least we beat this one and I didn't negatively impact the war. We made it with about 30 seconds to spare, so let's just call this in and get out of here. Now, while I'm here just waiting, you know what would be a really cool feature? So you know how when you're crawling around, you could also face backwards and shoot, but you can't crawl backwards and shoot, so I would like that. I would like to see you be able to crawl backwards. I could crawl forwards and shoot, but not backwards. All right, well, we made it out, so maybe that's all the technology that will be here, but who knows? Let's also go to a bug planet, and let's go to Astanu, which is a frozen planet, which might have different types of things on here. So here we are on Astanu. The mission is to eliminate a Bile Titan, but I just want to look at the other things that could be on this planet. I mean, just look at these giant bones right here. This doesn't look like it's a Bile Titan's bone. It almost looks like it could be like, I don't even know, dragons? Is there going to be dragons in the game? Just look at this stuff. So far, not seeing any technology. I mean, we're seeing these crazy prehistoric dragon bones like all over the place, but no technology just yet. Let's check out this crash zone. So far, nothing that we really haven't seen before. Like, this is another Battle Mech right there. These are like engine parts again. Could be part of another structure, but just looks like another drop ship. And then we have another, vehicle, like another little rover car right here. But let's take a look over here. There seems to be something to interact with. So it says this is a case of democracy. Okay, so this is beer, unfortunately. I thought this was going to be something, but look, there's beer. I don't think there's going to be any more technology that we haven't seen. So let's just go ahead and take down this Bile Titan and call it a day. That's right, Bile Boy. Come over here. I'm just going to be murdering your friends and then... Oh, great, there's a charger. Well, that's upsetting. Yeah, keep coming over here. Uh-huh. In the face. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Can you give me a second? I need to reload the thing that's gonna kill you. Stupid Bile Titan, I'm just here to do research. Leave me alone. Fine. Fine. Well, my friends, that is what I think is possibly around the corner for us. We already know that we're gonna have access to an awesome Battle Mech, but what if all that technology I found while surveying comes true? I mean, why not? That APC looks right for us to get in as a squad and use it. I am so excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is what I found possible, or do you think it's just set dressing? I want to hear your opinion. But other than that, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. But other than that, I am Drifter from Downloadable Content, and I will see you guys next time.